QuickBooks Solopreneur for $1 per month for mobile only. Sign up today.
This is so comforting. You should try eating them. Peanut butter M&M's.
You've been told it's bad to eat before bed, but what if having protein before bed can actually help you in many ways while you sleep? This is actually supported by some very interesting recent studies that have found strength, muscle, and metabolic benefits from this very simple practice. So in today's video, I want to not only give you 5 reasons why you should consider having protein before bed, but I'll also explain what specific type of protein to have, the amount you should have, and exactly how long before bed you should consume that protein source. So one of the primary reasons for having protein before bed is that it can enhance muscle protein synthesis, which promotes muscle growth. You see, while you sleep, your body enters a fasted state, and without adequate nutrients, the rate of muscle protein breakdown can exceed the rate of muscle protein synthesis. When that happens, you're in a state of muscle breakdown rather than in a state of muscle recovery and growth. Consuming protein before bed can counteract this by providing a steady supply of amino acids, which, as I'm sure you already know, amino acids are the building blocks of your muscle tissues. This is why there are some older studies, such as one published in 2012, in which researchers found that participants who consumed 40 grams of specifically casein protein before bed experienced a significant increase in muscle protein synthesis compared to those who did not consume any protein at all. This study suggested that having a slow digesting source of protein can effectively stimulate muscle growth during the overnight recovery period. So many people came to the conclusion that the slow digesting nature of casein protein was especially beneficial. Unlike other types of protein, casein releases amino acids gradually over several hours, maintaining a positive protein balance throughout the night. However, this was challenged by a more recent study that found that whey protein had an even greater impact on amino acid levels throughout the night. Researchers divided men into groups, and all 3 groups consumed a shake before bed. One of them consumed 45 grams of whey protein, another consumed 45 grams of casein protein, and the final group had a calorie-free placebo shake. As expected, the casein group maintained moderately elevated leucine concentration levels throughout the night. Leucine, by the way, is one of the most important amino acids for stimulating muscle growth. Now, since whey protein digests so much faster than casein, it was also no surprise to find that the whey group experienced a rapid spike in leucine concentration levels within the first 90 minutes after their shake, which then dropped off rapidly. The surprising part was that the whey proteins study that found that whey protein had an even greater impact on amino acid levels throughout the night, in which researchers found that participants who consumed 40 grams of specifically casein protein before bed experienced a significant increase in muscle protein synthesis compared to those who did not consume any protein at all. This study suggested that having a slow digesting source of protein can effectively stimulate muscle growth during the overnight recovery period. So many people came to the conclusion that the slow digesting nature of casein protein was especially beneficial. Unlike other types of protein, casein releases amino acids gradually over several hours, maintaining a positive protein balance throughout the night. However, this was challenged by a more recent study that found that whey protein had an even greater impact on amino acid levels throughout the night. Researchers divided men into 3 groups, and all 3 groups consumed a shake before bed. One of them consumed 45 grams of whey protein, another consumed 45 grams of casein protein, and the final group had a calorie-free placebo shake. As expected, the casein group maintained moderately elevated leucine concentration levels throughout the night. Leucine, by the way, is one of the most important amino acids for stimulating muscle growth. Now, since whey protein digests so much faster than casein, it was also no surprise to find that the whey group experienced a rapid spike in leucine concentration levels within the first 90 minutes after their shake, which then dropped off rapidly. The surprising part was that the whey protein somehow still maintained higher amino acid concentration levels for most of the night compared to casein. While casein led to an 18% increase in muscle protein synthesis over the placebo, whey protein showed a whopping 35% increase in muscle protein synthesis. So this study shows that having really any kind of protein source before bed is beneficial over not having anything. And specifically, prior studies may be wrong about sticking only to slow digesting protein sources before bed, like casein, cottage cheese, and yogurt. Turns out whey actually worked even better in this study. So just make sure you're having any kind of protein before bed, whether it's whey or a casein shake or solid food like chicken, eggs, or cottage cheese. Now, along with the potential for more muscle growth, having protein before bed may also help specifically with muscular endurance. Aside from the increase in muscle protein synthesis, the researchers observed an increase in mitochondrial protein synthesis by 23% in the casein group and 37% in the whey group. Increasing mitochondrial protein synthesis can be especially beneficial for endurance athletes and anyone looking to enhance their resistance to fatigue because it directly enhances the efficiency and the capacity of the mitochondria, which is the powerhouse of your cells that's responsible for energy production. Endurance activities like long-distance running, cycling, and swimming rely heavily on your aerobic metabolism, which occurs within the mitochondria. By increasing mitochondrial protein synthesis, you can boost the number and the function of mitochondria within your muscle cells, leading to improved oxidative capacity, which is the ability of your muscles to use oxygen for energy. It also optimizes your muscles' ability to utilize oxygen and convert nutrients into ATP, also known as adenosine triphosphate, which is the primary energy carrier in cells. This process helps reduce the production of lactate and other metabolites that cause muscle fatigue. This all translates to better endurance since the muscles can maintain activity for longer periods without experiencing fatigue. Another benefit is that the calories that you get from the protein shake or the high protein meal will be very unlikely to make you gain fat. Instead, it should largely balance out with the boost it'll provide to your metabolism. Contrary to the common belief that eating before bed leads to weight gain, consuming protein before going to sleep can actually have metabolic benefits. You see, protein has a higher thermic effect. This process helps reduce the production of lactate and other metabolites that cause muscle fatigue. This all translates to better endurance since the muscles can maintain activity for longer periods without experiencing fatigue. Another benefit is that the calories that you get from the protein shake or the high protein meal will be very unlikely to make you gain fat. Instead, it should largely balance out with the boost it'll provide to your metabolism. Contrary to the common belief that eating before bed leads to weight gain, consuming protein before going to sleep can actually have metabolic benefits. You see, protein has a higher thermic effect compared to fats and carbohydrates, meaning that your body burns more calories digesting and metabolizing protein. This is why a study that was published in the British Journal of Nutrition showed that participants who consumed protein before bed had an increased resting metabolic rate, all the way to the following morning actually, compared to those who did not. On top of that, overall, protein can help reduce nighttime appetite by increasing the release of satiety hormones like leptin and peptide YY, while reducing levels of the hunger hormone ghrelin. This can help you better control your caloric intake over time. So having protein before bed can not only be useful for gaining muscle while you're in a calorie surplus trying to bulk up, but it can also be useful for maintaining muscle while you're in a calorie deficit trying to cut down. Another great reason to have protein before bed is that it can have a positive impact on sleep quality. This is because certain amino acids found in proteins, such as tryptophan, play a role in the production of sleep-regulating neurotransmitters like serotonin and melatonin. For fat loss, sleep is super important because it keeps your hormones in check. When you don't get enough sleep, your body produces more cortisol, which is your stress hormone, and you lose insulin sensitivity, which makes you hungrier and more likely to store fat. On the muscle growth side, sleep is when your body is busiest repairing and building muscle tissue. During the deep sleep stage, your body also releases growth hormone, and it's the time when protein synthesis is working most effectively. So the amino acid tryptophan serves as a precursor to serotonin. Serotonin is then further converted into melatonin, which is the hormone responsible for regulating your sleep-wake cycle. Ultimately, by providing your body with adequate tryptophan, pre-sleep protein consumption can enhance the production of these sleep-promoting compounds, leading to improved sleep quality. This is supported by a study in which researchers found that participants who consumed a higher protein diet, including pre-sleep protein, reported better sleep quality and experienced a reduction in the number of times they woke up in the middle of the night. Next is a potential benefit that applies to all of us as we get older. After you turn 30 years old, you begin to lose about 3 to 5% of your muscle every 10 years. As we age, maintaining muscle mass becomes increasingly important for our overall health and everyday function. Sarcopenia is a medical term that refers to age-related loss of muscle and strength, and it's a big concern for older adults. Older adults are far more likely to experience anabolic resistance. This is where the muscle building response to protein intake decreases, so it becomes harder to stimulate muscle protein synthesis. However, consuming protein before bed can help overcome this resistance by providing a prolonged and steady supply of amino acids, enhancing muscle protein synthesis during sleep. A study actually examined older participants who consumed protein before bed, and it showed that they experienced greater muscle mass retention and improved muscle strength compared to those who did not. Now, one extra reason to consume protein before bed is that it may improve recovery and reduce muscle soreness. I save this for last because this has shown mixed results in studies. Some prior studies have found that people who had protein before bed reported less muscle soreness and quicker recovery times compared to those who didn't, but more recent studies found that there were no significant differences in performance levels or muscle damage biomarkers after consuming protein before bed. So it may not benefit soreness or the speed of recovery if you're already consuming enough protein daily. So let me summarize all of this with applicable tips if you want to try adding some protein before going to bed. First of all, the most recent evidence shows that the type of protein does not have to be slow digesting like myself and many others previously thought. A whey protein shake may be even more beneficial than casein, and whole foods like Greek yogurt, salmon, or chicken will likely be just as effective. Second, most of the research has participants consuming 30 to 45 grams of protein before bed, so it's a good idea to aim for roughly a minimum of 35 grams of protein. And lastly, most of the studies have the participants consume their protein anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour before going to bed. With all of that said, having a protein shake before bed will always be far less important than consuming enough protein throughout the day on a daily basis. It doesn't matter if you have exactly 45 grams of protein every night before bed. If you don't consume enough protein for the rest of the day to meet a total of at least 3/4 of a gram of protein for every pound of body weight that you weigh, you will be at an extreme disadvantage to someone that does. So make sure your primary concern is always meeting that minimum daily protein requirement, and then treat your pre-bed protein meal or shake as the cherry on top in relation to your results. I really hope this video has taught you something new, and I hope it winds up helping you out on your fitness journey. If you've enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And also, if you've tried to build muscle before and burn fat on your own without seeing the results that you were hoping for, I highly suggest you try my free 6-week shred. It's a done-for-you plan that motivates you from day 1 to day 42 to follow through and do your part. And guess what? When you follow the personalized meal plan and you complete your 3 workouts every week, you'll get amazing results. I know, shocking. You'll also get a full recipe book so you can always have a large variety of foods to choose from, and you'll have a coach to answer any questions and help you every step of the way. To find out more, you can click the link below in the description, or you can head straight on over to my website at gravitytransformation.com. I'll see you guys soon.
Green 25.
With Shipped, you can get groceries delivered same day. Plus, time back to make your day easy. Whatever's on your list, shoppers handpick the best of every bunch and deliver it right to your door. Try a 14-day free trial of unlimited same-day delivery with Shipped.
Uh-oh, boy, it's a wrap, boy. CB2, mine. I earned it. Okay. CB2, mine, boy. I earned this shit, nigga. Work for this shit. Where you going, boy? You got the column from the way. Get 10. Let's go. Get goals. Get goals. God. Look, T-Bad move. Man. Yeah. Man, that's all he do is that one route. He's doing one route. CB2. That's on CB2. Yeah. Yeah, on CB2. CB1? What the fuck this freak? How? Man, I'm about to be CB1. At Ohio State, baby. Who cares? No. Ain't catch that. He didn't catch that, bro. Man, shit, nigga. One pick. One pick, and you can do it. See this? I just got one pick, and I beat this nigga. It's so wrong. It's so wrong. One pick, and you beat. It's so wrong. You got the suit, boy. Hey, what taco my taco in? It's a wrap. I don't know how I hit, bro. Yeah, get my taco with a miss. Boy, boy, head hunting. Head hunting. Head hunting, boy. Yeah, you got to tackle. Come on. They won't play. Come on. Ah, that's you. Oh, man. Shit, that ain't easy, boy. Shit. CV1. CV1. Crazy how I earned this shit, nigga. That's on CB1. I'm starting. This shit. I'm even. I'm serious, bro.
What's up, guys? Jim Cavalier at Linux.com. Jesse Lako at Linux.com. So today let's talk about a very popular topic. People ask all the time about it, supplementation. Yep. And let's face it, there are a lot of supplements out there to take. Lots of them. But it can be quite confusing, and it can be a little bit frustrating if you're wasting your money on the supplements you're taking. Yeah. And we oftentimes hear about like pissing away your supplements because you literally like your body's not even using them and you just have expensive pee. So how can we eliminate that? How can we actually get our money's worth? Well, I wanted to focus on what I believe are 3 supplements. I'm not saying that these are the only 3, but these are 3 that 100% actually work. Yeah. And if you're going to take them, you're going to see benefits from them, and therefore they should be considered if you're willing to sort of go down that route of supplementation. All right, so let's start with a very obvious one. Jesse, you're going to be like my in-the-field lab rat. Because I've taken all these supplements. Right, yeah. As most people out there probably have too, but let's talk about them. First of all, protein powder. Yep. Right? Now, I have gone on record as saying I don't even view protein powder as a supplement anymore. It is an alternative method for ingesting protein that a lot of times comes in a more cost-effective way, especially with thanks to inflation. You know, we have a lot more expensive chicken, beef, eggs, milk, all those things. Well, we can get protein powder, and I believe in a more cost-effective way. Yeah, it definitely saves my grocery bill. And because I ingest it every single day, and it has a macronutrient profile to it, it's a food, I'm able to look at it in a non-supplementary way. Whereas the fish that you have once every 2 weeks, when you go out for your brunch, maybe on a Sunday every once a month, that's probably more supplementary to what you're taking than the protein powder you take every single day. Well, let's talk about protein powder. So it comes in many different forms, right? There's 2 fractions of milk, which is basically your casein or your whey. Okay. Mostly I like to focus on the whey protein side of it because I feel like that's probably the one that's
least likely to cause any type of allergies or adverse reactions for people.
I feel like it's also the most popular version of the
100%, right. And then there's 3 different types of it. So it's based on how filtered that protein is when it gets to you. So there's concentrate, which has 4 milk sugars in it, which can cause lactose issues. Then it has isolate protein, which is what the majority of people will take. And then there's hydrolysis protein, which is even a higher purity level, much more expensive. But it's still all protein. At the end of the day, your body's going to process it the same exact way. Now, in terms of how often you take it, so again, I take it every single day. You had an interesting reason why you actually started taking it, right?
Well, for me, I have, as I've documented well on this channel, had trouble eating a lot of food. I had a small, I don't have a small stomach. Yeah. But I started taking protein under your recommendation, taking protein drinks twice a day, once in the morning and then once after training. And it was a great way to get calories in because I wasn't getting it from food, eating as big meals as I probably should have been.
So, most important, you're getting your protein through it. Oh, absolutely. Because when it comes to that, there's all numbers that are thrown around all the time. 0.7 grams to 1.2 grams per pound of body weight, right? So, say even a little bit less than that. But when it comes to actually building muscle, I usually use the bottom line recommendation of at least 1 gram per pound of body weight, and sometimes up to 1.2 grams per pound of body weight. Right? So you're going to need, if you're a 160-pound person, you're going to need 160 grams of protein up to 200 grams of protein or so. So it's not as easy as you think it is to get it, especially in financially challenged times where all these products I talked about before, like meat, chicken, and fish, all those things have kind of skyrocketed. So speaking of protein is really important. The other thing that you mentioned was just overall calories, which is something that he struggled with for a long time. Any hard getting around there, you like to have to first look at your calorie intake, exactly where it's structured. Protein shakes are so easy to augment in terms of calories.
So I used to go to the butter. I still get the butter, bananas, banana shakes, honey sometimes.
Boosting that. Yeah. And because you can drink those calories, for people like Jesse who have smaller appetites, it's much easier to get them in. Now, interestingly, when it comes down to how much protein, it's also a question of how much should I have per serving. And leucine happens to be the most anabolic constituent of the amino acids that contribute to muscle growth. There are some research studies out there that show that a minimum of 29 grams of protein is necessary to reach that threshold, the anabolic threshold, whereas at least can stimulate muscle protein synthesis through this mTOR pathway. You can tell quite right with that because remember, if you're mixing it with milk, you can get some protein through that too. So the protein doesn't all have to come from the powder. But in our protein, I actually put just 30 grams of protein in it straight out. So if you decide to mix it with water, you don't have to worry about that. So just another thing to consider. But as far as the day, again, you had 2 protein shakes. I do 1 a day. And as far as timing of it, I don't necessarily anymore of having to rush home after a workout and go have my protein shake. But the anabolic window has closed pretty dramatically. But as long as you take your protein shake often enough to meet your protein requirements for the day, that is what's most important. Consistency. All right, next up, creatine. Probably the most researched supplement out there, especially from a safety and efficacy standpoint, because a lot of young kids were taking creatine when it first came out, because it was one of those first supplements that actually provided. Said it would. I remember the very first time I took it, I was reading an old magazine called Muscle Media 2000. If you guys remember that, chime in down below. But they had something called phosphagen. And it turns out, now that I know better, phosphagen was just creatine monohydrate that supposedly had a proprietary way of harvesting creatine to make it more observable, pure, and that's now kind of going by the wayside as well. It sounded scientific, but it's just creatine monohydrate. Now they paid, I think, $65 for 500 grams or less. So it's come down a lot. But we were taking it as teenagers, and I think a lot of people were, because of the efficacy of it, were wanting to study how safe it really was. It's probably perceived as now actually being better for cognitive health long term for everybody, even those that are not in the lifting community. So there's some big benefits that are potentially not even restricted to just meatheads, right? Like myself and others. That being said, how do you dose it with all the different forms of it, right? I think there's some discussion there. So the first thing is you either take a loaded or not, which means you're just going to be taking up to 20 grams to load up your body's stores of creatine. Because once you hit the maximum levels, there is no additional benefit. You're reaching your body's maximum capacity where there's no reason to take any more than that. So you can do that in around 5 days to get out of the body. But once you go past that, you don't need to take any more than just 5 grams a day. That said, there's 3 different mechanisms how creatine works. Number one, it's a precursor to ATP, which is the main energy and driver of muscular contraction. So when you're in the gym, your ability to work harder is going to be easier if you're on creatine. The second thing is you get a bit of a superhydration effect when the cell takes creatine in. It also brings water with it. And by doing so, you get a little bit more of that cell swelling. You have more elastic pump, right? You can just walk around, you'll feel a little bigger, feel a little bigger. And that's kind of cool because it gives you that distant feedback that makes you think, man, this is working.
Yeah.
Whoa! Itself, a good benefit for long term increases in muscle protein synthesis and more muscle protein. It's have better cell hydration. So you get a problem, right?
Yes. Just during the longer days, during the maintenance phase as well, mostly increased amount of hydrate. I had gut issues. I blow, stomach discomfort, and run to the bathroom every 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So I made a switch on your recommendation, which was to HCl.
Just talking about different forms of creatine. So you have hydrate, which is by far the most common, and then you have creatine hydrochloride, and there's a whole bunch of others too. Creatine hydrochloride I find is the most universal in that the 10 to 15% of people that have the gut issues from monohydrate won't have those issues generally when they take the hydrochloride version. It's just based on absorbability and the byproducts of the breakdown of monohydrate versus hydrochloride that tends to cause gut distension and bloat. If that's you, you're not going to have those issues likely with hydrochloride. The downside to hydrochloride is that it tastes like shit. It's so sour. You take it like you would monohydrate. You do monohydrate, throw it to a shake, bring it water, and it doesn't have a taste. But if you put hydrochloride in, it's going to taste horrible.
Yeah.
So usually it gets masked in other citrusy type things. So in our case, we have our pre-workout, we have creatine hydrochloride in that, and you don't really taste it because it's already got that really citrusy taste.
Yeah.
The other side of hydrochloride is that you can also take a lower dose to reach the same benefit.
He didn't get that? Oh my god!
Same thing, hydrochloride. I will say this though, I've said it so many times before, all of the research benefits, all of the proven benefits, all of the safety profile is all the same, regardless of the form of creatine that you take. If you're not having problems, monohydrate's exactly, it's going to be a little less expensive, and it provides exactly the same benefits. So the mechanism of what it does for you is unchanged. It's just how your body will determine which form of it you might want to take. And these days, it's rather expensive. It's going down a lot. Price at one point in time during the pandemic was skyrocketing, like everything else was, but now it seems to be coming back down. We actually have to pay very expensive at Apple.com too. The third thing is something that not as many people might take advantage of, but sure. And this is omega-3 fatty acids. It's omega-3 supplementation. Now, my experience with omega-3 is way back. I have to go on record and say this is one of the first supplements that I ever took. It's because my father, who is an internal medicine physician, now
I'm talking about the game.
is a huge believer in the benefits, the health benefits of omega-3 fatty acids. They have shown
Shit, boy!
to very dianabolic, strong company, almost anabolic effects if taken in high enough amounts. And they also have cognitive benefits. They've been shown to have heart protective benefits. There's been some research out there, some people might look into it every now and then, about the cardiac risks of taking omega-3s. When you go back and you actually look at any knowledgeable scientists have gone back and looked at those and debunked pretty much the construct of those studies that were so flawed They didn't control for dose, they didn't control for source, they didn't control for anything. And it was also the patient population that was taking it was very flawed.
The challenges will continue going forward. Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch them, see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We've enjoyed this one here.
I started taking
As of like today,
No, I've been taking for the last, I want to say, 3 or 4 years. It actually started with a recommendation from my neurologist saying it would help cognitive function with all the brain injuries I've had and concussions and all that jazz.
Yeah.
But I also noticed I was recovering in my workouts faster. And I don't know if that's just because I was taking my training more seriously at that time. It's when I really started to take it seriously. But I was recovering faster, and I was, just feeling better. And I also noticed a little bit more gains. Again, I didn't see
well, it's not, I don't think it's a surprise. No, I don't think it's a surprise. I don't think it's a coincidence either. I think that the quality matters. Okay, so there's two different forms of omega-3s. They come in either an ethyl ester form or they come in a triglyceride form. So triglyceride is the more natural existence of the omega-3 fatty acids. The ethyl ester is kind of a manufactured method of putting them together. And the only risk to that is that the ethyl esters tend to become more rancid more quickly. And the only big negative, I would say, from omega-3 supplementation is if you're taking a poor quality omega-3 and it is largely rancid, you actually could get some detrimental effects from taking them out there. Yeah, the quality needs to be high in order to experience the maximum benefit with very little risk at all. And again, any negative study that's ever been done, it would be very important to control for that element of what the quality of the fish oil was that they were taking. Now, someone I have a high respect for, Dr. Chris McGlory, he's done a lot of work in terms of the benefits of omega-3, specifically for people that like to lift, and their ability to create some of those anabolic effects that you saw, at the very least, the anti-catabolic benefits. And you want to focus on the two components that are in the fish oil, EPA and DHA. And those are the two essential fatty acids that are in the omega-3. Okay, and secondly, it's not necessarily the pill size, but specifically the total amount when you add up the EPA and DHA. That's the gram total that you're looking for. All right, so somewhere between 1 and 2 grams is a really effective level to be at. And again, if you're looking at some of those additional benefits, anabolic type benefits that are emerging right now, you'd go a little higher towards that 4 gram mark. Consistency is really the most important thing here. You can certainly get omega-3 fatty acids from your own nutrition, but to get them in the levels that I think are adequate to see this level of muscle protection is oftentimes going to only come in the form of supplementation. Again, because eating fish regularly sometimes introduces other side effects like the mercury content in the fish that winds up causing a host of other issues when you're eating fish every single day.
Eating too much sushi.
My wife was actually recently eating a lot of sushi, and she had her blood levels tested, and her mercury was high.
Really?
Like 7 times higher than what it should have been.
Makes sense. Someone I went to college with ate sushi literally every day for an entire semester, and he ended up with mercury poisoning.
Thankfully, she didn't get that high, but meanwhile, with just about 3 weeks or so of not eating sushi again, they came down, she had it retested. So I think even when you're talking about cost effectiveness, those are three very cost-effective type supplements that definitely deliver a bang for their buck. Like if you're going to look to take your training to the next level and your results to the next level, those would be my choices. And then implementing all 3 of them would certainly provide a reliable boost, I think, not just to your recovery, but also your results. We actually have them all available over at athlenex.com. That's not a plug. That's just simply because I believe in high-quality supplementation and stuff that actually works. We have them all available at athlenex.com. In the meantime, leave your stories below. What's your experience with the supplements you take? If you could only take 3, what 3 would you take? I'd be interested to see and also to hear some of your stories, just like my phosphagen story. I want my money back on that. It's a lot of money I spent. All right, guys, we'll be back here again soon with another video. Make sure you click subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss a video when we put one out. All right, guys, see you soon.
Shipped gets their favorites delivered same day. All the quick little lunchbox bites, big stock-ups for family dinners, and snacks that spark huge imaginations. Try a 14-day free trial of unlimited same-day delivery with Shipped. Turn or switch. With best-in-class fuel economy, virtually no road is out of bounds.
Drive the new 2024 Nissan Rogue.
Here we go. Jackrabbit. Lasso. Lasso. Set. Ready, ready.
God damn. Hey.
everybody to New Orleans and the iconic year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, where the top 4 seeds a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Bell. You're in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. Getting set, their second down. And now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space and still have the ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Bro, how did they score? And I wasn't in the game. Bullshit.
They'll run it from the gun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. And the same runner's got it again. Breaking tackles. Legs still churning. Won't go down. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense.
On 1st and 10, you're looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks in, it's complete. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. Timeout is called a tuck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Makes a quick catch. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The guys up front line up. It's 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw, caught over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here at tuck strategy. Pass caught, 2nd down now.
Let's go! Let's go!
Brings up 3rd down.
Play with me, boy.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Catch made over the middle. Again, picks up the 1st down, tackle at the 37.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday at our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what...
Fuck.
Receiver in motion now. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They'll want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position.
Out the play fake. Oh! It's a wide open receiver complete. Breaks clear. End zone ahead.
No stopping him. Takes it. And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And the run moves the ball to the 33.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back.
Yeah, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. Yeah, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. Yeah, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back.
He hands it off from the gun. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
They'll try to run for the first down. Great play there. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Sooners pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
I love it. 3rd down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football. He's going to come through for it. He does here at a critical moment of this football game in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
That's going to be incomplete. The first down is dropped in the middle of the field. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Pass not complete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here,
On 1st and 10, look at a throw. Caught over the middle. It's Mitchell. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. That completion makes it 2nd and medium.
well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
On 1st down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. An explosive game, big play, and moves the ball inside the 40.
I love plays like
What the fuck you taking me?
In these overtime games, Kirk, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one more big play? They did it to come up with a signature W.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. I think this likely will end up being one of the best games, not only for them, but maybe in all of college football for the season. To me, it felt like an instant classic, and one that fans should remember for a long time.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Oh. What's up? Oh, it's saved. What's up? What's up? What this year? What this year?
Pound 55 wheat. Here we go. Set. Down. High, high. Set. Ready, ready. Easy. High. Easy. High. Green 25. Let go. 29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. High. Moose. Get set! Get set! Ready, ready! Slab! Hot! Spider! Ready! Set! Ready! Ready, go! 42 Spider! 4-2 Spider! Reset! Here we go! Set hot! Ready! Ready, ready!
Welcome everyone to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part of course of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Handoff to the single back. Bites off a defender. Breaks loose at the 40. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41. The Bulls looking to run some tempo here.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind them, picks up some positive yards.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Second down after that previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense...
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The gain makes it second and medium. Dropping back, it's Carter. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
It has been a tough first half.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. The Bulls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, it doesn't matter. Nice first down.
On the ground, it's Hill. Eludes a tackle. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Launching one to the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, USF. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's Hill. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He's got a man down the middle. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? With the catch, it's Porter.
A lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball...
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Fighting off the defender. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. The Bulls looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to throw. It's Carter. Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short pass, finds the tight end. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Nice find there by the quarterback on.
Off the play fake on first down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Chris, let's tip our cap to this quarterback. He has gotten hit. That's the fourth sack already in this football game. Now, he's thrown for a lot of yards, so it's been one of those cases where either our band is planned or your band is planned. One way or another, you're getting a lot of fireworks in this game.
They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's...
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Touchdown, Bulls. And they will claim the second half lead. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now it's second down here. And here's the handoff. Has the first down, still on the move. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Trying to find some room. It's Hill. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
So their excellent season comes to an end. They stumble one step short getting into that national championship game. Always stings to lose a semifinal game.
Man, what a magical year. These guys had done everything that's been asked of them. They had a great season. They had a ton of momentum coming into tonight. I thought they had a great chance to win this game. They come up a little bit short, but still a great year.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
go. Set, go. Down. Ready, ready. Set. High. Easy. High. Easy. Cricket! Ready, go! Cobra! Set, hot! Flare! Flare! Set, go! Let's go! Hot, hot! Here we go! Here we go, set! Jackrabbit! Go! Set! Hut! Set! Here we go! Hut, hut! Lasso! Lasso! Let go! Hound 55 weak! Stand! Green 25! Hunt! Down! Ready, ready! Set! Ready! Easy! Hot! '29 Philly! 2-9 Philly! Hot! Moves! Ready!
Welcome to Columbus, Ohio. Ohio Stadium just oozes tradition and history, and somehow the intensity is magnified when they turn on the lights to open another season for the Ohio State Buckeyes. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
So that's going to
Here we go. Spider! Spider! 4-2 Spider! Let's go! Igloo! Igloo! Cricket! Cobra! Jackrabbit! Lasso! Moves! Go! Slab! Ready, go! Set! Set, huh? Easy! Set, go! Easy! Set! Spider! Hi, 42 Spider! 4, set! Get set! Get set! Ready, ready! Igloo! Igloo! Hot! Set! Ready! Here we go, set! Cricket!
Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, home of the Maryland Terrapins. Fans have been eager for this clash coming up in what some affectionately refer to as the Snake Pit. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the Snake Pit. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Here we go. 29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Ready, go. Down. Dead hard. Set. Set, go. Moves. Hot, hot. Slab. Ready. Easy. Go.
Few places are richer in tradition, more steeped in nostalgia than this old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, and the scarlet and gray have this place rocking already. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see, the Sharks taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are. what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
And that's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Spider. 4-2 Spider. Hot. Easy. Ready. Easy. Ready, ready. Igloo. Igloo. And go. Cricket. Then.
Welcome to Columbus, Ohio, and the venerable Horseshoe, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, a place that's home to such legendary names as Archie, Woody, Zeke, and Stroud. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. It's reverse. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And the Hawkeyes hit it quickly to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pass on the way. It's picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Not the start this kid was looking.
Here's the handoff. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, the ground game. Keeps the legs moving. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Throwing right. He's got it. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
You know, one of the areas that...
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. They've had to settle for a couple of field goals on 3 previous red zone trips. They'd love to get it in on 2nd and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown! Leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Davis looking to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that.
And how loud is...
They'll throw it on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Snags it over the middle. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the 1st down. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the 1st down.
Fires to the wideout. It's caught. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 19. They'll give it to the back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Davis will throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Hawkeye. It's a reverse. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Hawkeyes want to pick up the tempo.
It's so easy to let your eyes lie to you. See the ball kind of go the other way. What's my assignment? My assignment is to make sure I contain the backside. Great job by the defense, not getting fooled, playing their assignment, and making the play.
Off the play fake on 1st down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Man, last week was great for this young man, but man,
they'll leave it with him. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
and he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the...
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So he gets stuffed on 1st down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
Give to the running back. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to...
They're going to throw it to start. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Iowa! Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Swings it out to the flat.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Quick strike complete. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! They tied the game, and now they can win it with an extra point. If they just kick the extra point here, they'll win the game. Instead, they'll go for 2. And they pick it off. You can't give it away in overtime. They can't get it done on the 2, and now they'll rely on the defense. It always comes down to a few key plays in a game like this, but to lose in overtime, just an absolute kick in the gut.
It's a kick in the gut, and you remember those exact plays, Reese. The things I could have done a little bit better, or the ball could have bounced my way. Just a few of those little plays make the difference in winning or losing a ball game.
And I think as players too, David, you know, when you watch the film, you didn't do enough, but you definitely had some positives out there on the field. Guys stepped up, guys delivered, and put you in a position to win. In the end, moving forward, when the game's on the line, you got to be able to close games out.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Cobra! Jackrabbit! Ready, go! Set! Ready, ready! Lasso! Lasso! Hot! Hound 55 weak! Dead hot! Green 25! Hot! 29 Philly! 2-9 Philly! Easy! Ready! Moves! Ready, ready! Easy! Hot, hot! Slab! Hot! Spider! Ready, go! Get set! Get set! Here we go, set! Set! Ready! Ready, set!
Welcome to the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes and one of the great settings in all of college football. Boy, the scarlet and gray already rocking this house. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Complete downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run. And power football with the run. Rumbles across the 10, down at the 12-yard line after a pickup of 6.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. It's not just a dual threat. From the gun, running back on the move. Still running at the 40. Ball down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
He really shows you his skills on that last run. And I feel like today, if you're a running back at Oregon, you are expected to be explosive. You're not going to be a guy that goes in between the tackles and gains 3 yards, and that's okay. I feel like now
wants to throw. It's Cole. Complete in the middle. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Robinson. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different...
The give out of the gun. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
It's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. The throw to the outside is complete. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. There's not a lot. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He lets one fly deep. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he strides his way into the end. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Dances away from the heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good.
Motion from the offense. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. The give to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Going to try to get it himself. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Get set!
Welcome to the birthplace of college football. The State University of New Jersey, the campus of Rutgers in Piscataway, and we are ready for what ought to be a tremendous game today. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College. They'll try the run. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the change for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. The Scarlet Knights moving quickly to the line. What a great job they've done in Big Ten play up to this point, and you see them now feeling as if they can accomplish something big.
No doubt, Reese, and I think it's a great start to the season. Like, again, you have goals and you have midpoints to the season where you're at right now. This is where you wanted to be. You wanted to be in the mix in one of the best conferences in all of college football, and Jesse, they're doing that in the Big Ten.
Yeah, they've been able to handle the stage and handle the pressure with every win. That makes the next game that much bigger, and they've shown up on big stages.
Quarterback looks for a little space. You know, it's not just about pushing forward. You've got to find that little crevice that'll let you get to the first down mark. The give to the back. Got the first down and still on his feet.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32 after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top.
Handoff to the lone back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Finds the tight end.
I know, everyone's yelling, like, you didn't get the first down, we need more yards. But if you think about it, nice.
He's looking to throw it. Quickly complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. They want to get this defense on its heels. Looking to move it through the air. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Trying to set the tone with the run. Smashes through the tackle. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Looking to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Fires and picked off. Taking it the other way. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception. The give to the tailback. Pass to sticks him still on his feet. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. They go to the ground. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Going up top on first down. Got his man in the middle. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. And the Scarlet Knights racing to the line in the hurry up. On second down, they'll take to the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. A completion, but not quite enough for the first down. Third down coming for this offense. Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a...
He'll start this drive firing. Grabbed over the middle. It's Black. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On second down, he's looking downfield. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Get set. Ready, ready. Set. Ready. Hot. Igloo. Igloo. Ready. Cricket. Hot. Cobra. Ready, ready. Here we go. Hot. Ready. And go. Jackrabbit. Lasso. Lasso. Ready, go. Hound 55 weak. Ready. Come on, set. Green 25. 29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Boots. Ready, Flare. Flare. Slab. Here we go, set. Spider. Ready, go. Let's go. Ready, set. .42 Spider. 4 and on. Here we go. Ready.
Welcome to Memorial Stadium and the sea of red in the heartland of Lincoln, Nebraska. An uncommon place and home to an uncommon program with a championship pedigree. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the